It was a glorious day like today. Out in the middle of countryside, just like this.
Was that a little peck? Oh, no. Just my imagination. There. How much longer? Oh! Oh! It's starting! Oh! Quick, someone! Towels! And hot water! No, that's what people do. You're a duck, remember? A duck! Breathe and relax. Breathe and relax. Oh, my babies! At last! Oh, hello! Oh, and you there, hello!
Ooh, what a big world! Yes, brother. And what pretty colours! I wasn't expecting this at all. Ooh.
Yes, big world, pretty colours. I'm hungry here.
Me too. Feed us, Mother.
Food! We want food!
Yes, there now, my lovies. There is grain enough for everyone.
Grain? What's that?
Ugh! Whatever it is, I'm sure to hate it.
Anything, just as long as it isn't egg.
Well now, Mother Duck. So how's the brood? Lively by the day, I see. And what about our late arrival?
Oh, not a peep.
May I? Just as I thought. Turkey's egg, most likely.
What are you suggesting?
Merely that Mr. Stork's been known to deliver to the wrong nest before.
Just like their father. Not that he waddles by much these days.
Take my advice. Leave that big funny-coloured egg and get on with teaching your normal babies how to swim.
No. If it's all the same to you, I'll just give it a bit longer.
Suit yourself. But you ought to know the pond life community is starting to talk.
Now that is one ugly duckling.
Peep. Pah. And he can't even talk proper.
Oh, perhaps the old Duchess was right. He's definitely lumpy and awkward like a turkey. Well, either way, we'll know tomorrow.
And so, the time came for the ducklings' first outing on the pond.
All right, ducklings. Pecking order, please.
Me first.
Look, I know it's your first time, but trust me, you're going to take to it like, well, ducks to water. Well, most of you will anyway.
Congratulations, Mother Duck. The swallows just told me the good news. Well, where is he?
That's enough, you two. Your new brother's the biggest now.
Oh my, you're not seriously sending him into the water first?
And why not?
No offence, dear, but that's like no duckling I've ever seen before. What if it just sinks? You will put the others off swimming for life. Sink or swim, that's the pond life code.
All right, ducklings. Everybody in. Woo!
Now him.
In you go. Don't worry, you'll be fine. And he said my name in duck. Isn't that sweet?
However, he's still ugly, and I don't like his accent much. So do keep him away from the farmyard, won't you, dear? We can't have him showing us up amongst the society animals. Now, can we?
Now you listen here, Duchess. I'll take my children anywhere I want. So there.
We'll see about that, young lady.
Oh!
Wait till the others hear about this. Yes, then we'll see.
He's not so ugly. Not when you look properly.
The weeks passed, and the ducklings all grew stronger. Some more than others.
All right, ducklings. Today I'll be taking you into the farmyard for the first time.
Oh.
Some of the animals there think themselves very grand, but don't be afraid. Just stay close by me and you won't get trodden on.
Well, well, ladies. It seems some ducks have no shame at all.
If I had a baby as ugly as that, I'd keep it hidden in the reeds. Well, during daylight hours, at least. Oh, just ignore them, dear.
Well, you know what I always say, ladies. Bad egg, bad mother.
Bad ducks. Our mama is the best mother on this pond. And all you say is what you are yourselves.
Priceless. I've never seen anything so ugly give itself such airs. Hilarious.
Gets it from his mother, obviously. What have you been teaching this poor little monster of yours, dear? He won't last 5 minutes in the farmyard with that attitude.
Oh, that accent. Come along, children. So this, my ducklings, is the farmyard. That's the cockerel. He thinks he rules the roost. And there are his young hen friends. The farmer eats their eggs for breakfast, and them too.
Macaw! Now who let that ugly creature into my yard?
Those are cows. The farmer likes eating them especially. And his wife comes to take their milk every morning.
What is that ugly creature?
And that's the horse. He used to be quite the rebel, but now the farmer makes him carry him everywhere.
Oh. The farmyard is a frightening place, Mother.
That's why I brought you here, children. The Duchess and other animals may tell you they're all special, but really they're just doing what the farmer wants. We are the lucky ones, for we live in freedom on the pond. And the farmer only eats us if he can catch us with his gun.
The gun? What's that, Mother?
Something very terrible.
Ooh, these humans sound very frightening, Mother.
They're the most dangerous, unpredictable creatures in the world, my ducklings. But their boss is the most unpleasant of all.
Hello, Mother Duck. Seems that new duckling of yours has ruffled a few feathers around here.
And this, children, is the boss of the humans.
Me?
How? Her kind never gets eaten. She just sits around all day, gets all her food for no work in return, and only hunts other animals for the sheer fun of it.
And you know what? I don't even get blamed for it. Which means I can eat that fat, ugly, but very juicy-looking new duckling of yours right now if I want. And I won't even be shouted at. Besides, from what I hear, I'd be doing everyone a favor. That's the deal, isn't it, Duchess? Girls, I get this big, ugly one, and leave the rest of you be for another year.
It's the price we pond life have to pay to enter farmyard society safely. The ugly one was the obvious choice.
Ooh, you'll have to eat me first.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Run, ducklings! Run! Stop
Typical duck.
What's all this fuss about? Stop that, all of you!
Flying? Already? But he's too young.
Never mind that. A deal's a deal, and you girls still owe me one duck.
Oh, Cat. Can't we talk about this?
Puh, you society girls are all the same. You never want to pay your bill.
I don't think he'll be coming back.
But he saved me from drowning that time. It just isn't fair, Mother.
Sometimes life isn't fair. If it was, your brother would have hatched looking as beautiful and noble as he was on the inside. But life decided to make him different, so everyone would think him ugly and fear him.
And now look what's happened.
Your wing is hurt.
And the other ducks will never share their food with us ever again.
Yes, I hate to say it, but it might have been better for all our sakes if he'd never hatched at all. And now I'll never get the chance to tell him how much I really love him.
And so, the poor little creature flew away, no longer caring what might happen to him.
Hey, brother. What kind of duck are you supposed to be?
A very, very ugly one, so I'm told. That's why everyone's afraid of me.
Well, you are a kind of funny-looking kid, that's for sure.
But as long as you don't try and marry into our family, we won't hold it against you. Huh?
Listen, friend, it's true. You are ugly. Even for a duck. Hey! But we know a gaggle of really wild girl geese over on another moor near here.
Why don't you come with us and see if any of them will marry you?
Well, that's very thoughtful of you both.
Yeah, you never know, kid. You might just get lucky.
Hey, but even if you don't, next to you, we're going to look twice as cute.
Incoming!
Oh no, hunters with guns.
And dogs with teeth. Bye.
Bye.
Oh no, what a terrible noise. So these are guns. Hello, I'm an ugly duckling.
You don't say. Well, I'm a tomcat. And the old lady here loves me because I can do this.
And I'm a hen. The old lady keeps me around because I can do this. Bark, 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 bark.
So, what can you do?
Well, I'm quite good at swimming and diving.
You mean in water? Me? I hate water.
Bark, bark. Yes, what use is that? Take my advice, young'un. If you want to stay here, you'd better learn how to lay eggs, and quick.
Well now, Duck. 3 weeks you've been here, and I've not had a single egg out of you. I'm beginning to think you're not a girl duck at all. Which means you're a boy duck, and no use for nothing except swimming. Swimming in gravy, I mean.
Me?
Come here, boy duck! Get him, Tom! Grab him, chicken!
So the duckling thanked his hosts and left by the nearest exit. He found a lake where he could swim. But other creatures avoided him on account of his ugliness. Autumn gave way to winter, and the poor little duckling had never been so sad and lonely. Then, one evening,
I don't know where those beautiful birds are going. How I wish. Who am I trying to fool?
winter grew ever colder, and he had to keep swimming to stop the water freezing. But every night, the hole in the ice became smaller, until, exhausted at last, he had to leave the lake. It would be too sad to tell you everything the poor creature suffered during that long, hard winter. But eventually,
spring holds no joy for me. I'd rather die than endure another day being bitten by ducks, pecked by hens, and chased by humans. Oh, they're back. Maybe if I dare to say hello, they will kill me for being so ugly. Please, noble, beautiful birds, kill me, for I am too ugly to live.
What are you talking about, brother? You're as beautiful as we are. More so, I'd say.
Look at yourself properly, brother. Here, come out into the sunlight and see your reflection in the water.
No. Please, don't mock me like this. Don't make me look at myself, please.
Just be quiet and look, will you?
But I don't understand. I used to be a duckling. A very ugly duckling.
Well, you're a swan now, and a very beautiful one.
Which means you were probably never a duckling at all. You were a cygnet, brother. A baby swan. Someone made a mistake.
Probably that stork. The cuckoos are always complaining about him.
I'm a swan? I was a swan all along? Oh, I never dreamed I could be so happy. Hooray! Oh!
Look, there's another swan now. Isn't he lovely? Hurry, let's feed them some bread and cake. Stay with us. We're your family now.
Gladly, sister. But first, there's something I must do.
Swans? But they never come to our humble pond. They're far too grand.
Hello, Mother.
Oh! It's you, isn't it? I'd know those kind eyes anywhere.
Yes, Mother.
You mean you were a beautiful swan all along? Oh, that explains everything. Oh, I'm so relieved.
Me too. I mean, what if I'd turned out to be ugly by swan standards?
Well, you know you're always welcome here. I could build a bigger nest.
Yeah!
I have a new family now, but I will visit you often, for you will always be mother to me.
Oh, good grief. We'll never hear the end of this.
and so the ugly duckling was now a beautiful swan. But if we'd have looked at him properly, we'd have known that all along.